What's up YouTube? HP back again. Last video I was hoping that the next update we would have rocks in the tank and everything would be going, but we had a little bit of a setback. Some of the sump plumbing wasn't running properly, but as you can hear in this video right now, the sump is running. I've done a new design, changed a whole bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna show you that right away here. But before we get into that, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed and liked my videos and been watching the videos. I hope you guys are learning something. I hope you've been enjoying them. And I'd love if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love if you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because then you're going to be first to know as soon as I upload videos. And yeah, I really hope you guys have been enjoying. I'm super pumped to get this sump redesigned. Last design was good, but it wasn't perfect. It wasn't even exactly how I wanted it. I just kind of used what I had, and this one is definitely better. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys the sump, and yeah, thanks for watching. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the new design. I hope it's not too loud. Actually, I'll shut it off for a second, just to explain. Alright, so this is the new design. I used 1/4 inch black acrylic this time. There's a better light for the refugium. I find that the light doesn't spill over too much. It would have been better to use black silicone on all these seams, because there is a little bit of light that kind of creeps into here, but it's not the end of the world. So if you remember the last design, the return pump was on this side and the filter floss was on the back. That's not how I wanted to make it. Even this isn't perfect for the plumbing wise. I had to cut some plumbing out and re-plumb it, and just the way it all worked, I didn't want to have to redo all of the plumbing. So basically what I did is I was able to find a 1/2 inch ball valve, or sorry, a 1/2 inch union, and it's not exactly what I wanted. You can see here it's the thread-on kind, but it's all they had. And to order one on Amazon is really expensive with shipping and handling and everything. So I made it work, but it could use a paint. I wouldn't mind painting it, but we'll see. I might honestly just leave it as it is for now. But yeah, basically what happens is the water comes up through here. It'll come through the back here. When you have this one cracked open, it goes up to the tank. When you have this one cracked open, it just recirculates through the sump. So I did this design so that it'll make sump maintenance easier. So obviously this will be my refugium. I'm gonna have rubble on the bottom. It's actually Seachem Pond Matrix is what I'm using for my biological filtration in the sump. So basically I'll have that down there, and then every now and then I am going to take a power head or something like that, dip it in there and stir up all the gunk. I might even just use a turkey baster or something, I'm not too sure yet, but this is where my ball of Chaeto will roll. It actually works pretty good so far. There was some dog hair in here when I filled it, and as I turned it on, I could see everything, all the particulates and stuff that were sitting in there. I could see them going in this sort of a motion, and that's what you want. That's what you want in your sump, because that's going to keep your Chaeto moving, which is actually better for it. So this right here is my skimmer section. Obviously you can see that it's empty. There's just a heater in there right now. Basically what happened is when I turned on my skimmer to check it, the pump had seized. So I have my skimmer right here. Don't mind my dog. I have my skimmer right there. It's all taken apart. The pump seized. I'm gonna need a new pump to use it. I contemplated just making the skimmer section like this big so I could just have a heater in there and have a bigger refugium. But there will be a point in this tank where I think I'm going to want a skimmer. So I thought it was better to just keep the skimmer section, and I actually was suggested to by other reefers. So I think it's going to be better to just keep the skimmer section and run with it that way. So optimally, what I would have liked this piping for the return pump to still be on the back here like it was, but with this pipe here, it couldn't come out. So it would have had to come up, and then I would have needed another piece to come out this way and then go that way, which if it was planned out, it could have been possible. But since I made the sump not the way exactly I wanted it right off the start, and instead of fixing it before I did my plumbing, I ran my plumbing first. Now I'm kind of just working with what I have. I obviously I could just redo this whole line of plumbing here, but I didn't want to have to get more valves and just like everything new, and I didn't want to cut it up too much, so I'm just kind of working with how I made it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'll turn it back on now so you guys can see it running. So it's not always going to be this loud. Obviously the water's not going to be coming out of here unless we're doing maintenance on the sump. It's going to be going through the back, which will be a full siphon, and then it will go over this baffle right here and through the floss, up and around, and then over. So you can see the water flowing over here, and then it comes across and it flows over here too. So as it's coming across, any particulates in there, it's pushing them in a circular motion. I'm not too sure if you can see it. There's a little bit of stuff in there. I'm not too sure how well it'll show up on the camera. I think I can see it, but yeah, it's working. I can tell you that for sure. And this light is quite bright. Like, it was on its brightest setting. So I think that's its dimmest one right there. Yeah, that was its dimmest one. But even that, I think it's pretty bright. I'm not sure exactly what setting we're going to use yet. We'll kind of figure that out as we go when we put Chato in, depending on how well it works. But yeah, I'm really excited to get water in the tank, to get fish in the tank. It's not moving along as quickly as I wanted it to. Just kind of running into some different stuff with work and just the way hours work for me at my new job. It's never really guaranteed hours or anything, so yeah, I'm not trying to make excuses for this taking so long, but I'm really hoping that I'll keep being able to upload weekly videos for you guys. I might end up just putting the rock in and putting a molly in until I can get like actual normal saltwater fish. Mollies are brackish water, so they will survive in saltwater or freshwater. So I might end up doing that just so that you guys can see the tank with the rocks in it, with a fish in it. And honestly, it's for me too, not just you guys, because I really want to have something in this tank. And right now the rocks are sitting in that tote downstairs. They are fully cycled. Everything is good. Every time I add ammonia to the water, I have liquid ammonia from Dr. Tim's. Every time I add it, it's gone the next day in 24 hours. So I know it's cycled well. But yeah, I'm going to put salt in here. I'm going to have this one continuously running. I have my ATO hooked up. It's the Osmolator Tunes. It's really good. It's my favorite. Everything still looks pretty nice up here. It's not quite as clean as it was before. Some stuff's kind of fallen through just with changing everything. But yeah, I'm really excited, guys, and I hope you are too. I hope you've been enjoying the videos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you've made it this far in the video, throw a thumbs up. But yeah, thanks guys. Take care. Bye.